Hi guys, I'm Manali. This is my YouTube video channel, Medical Romance. Please hit the like button and subscribe us for more interesting videos. So, in the previous lesson, we discussed about the external carotid artery, and there I told this maxillary artery belongs to the terminal group of branches of the external carotid artery. So, today our topic will be the maxillary artery. So, first of all, we have to divide maxillary artery into three parts. I will use different colors when I'm drawing, and then first part will be pars mandibularis. This is pars mandibularis because it is lying behind the neck of the mandibula. And then the second part is, let me use orange color, and that will be pars pterygoidea. This is pars pterygoidea because it is located in the infratemporal fossa. And then we have pars pterygopalatina. From the word, of course, you can understand the meaning because it is located in the pterygopalatine fossa. Okay, so let's start with pars mandibularis. So let me use red color. And here, first of all, I will draw the external carotid artery. I will write ECA. Okay, and then from red color, as I told you, I will be drawing all the branches that are belonging to pars mandibularis, and the first branch will be arteria auricularis profunda. So I will write AP, auricularis profunda, and then we will have arteria tympanica anterior. I will write TA, arteria tympanica anterior, and here we will have the petrotympanic fissure or fissura petrotympanica, and then we will have arteria meningimedia, and that will be going through foramen spinosum. We know that foramen spinosum is there on the sphenoid bone. Okay, I will write arteria meningimedia MM, and then we will have arteria meningia accessoria, which is going through the oval foramen, and I will write MA, meningia accessoria. And then one of the important branches which belongs to pars mandibularis, that will be arteria alveolaris inferior. So this is arteria alveolaris inferior, and it will be going through canalis mandibularis of the mandibula, and it is coming out from the mental foramen mentale, and then it is known as arteria mentalis, and here it is arteria alveolaris inferior. Okay, those are the branches which are emerging or rising from pars mandibularis of the maxillary artery. So let us move on to the next part, and that will be pars pterygoidea. As I already told you, this pars pterygoidea lies on the intratemporal fossa, and the first branch of pars pterygoidea will be arteria temporalis profunda. Here we will have anterior and posterior, because of that I drew it like this. So arteria temporalis profunda, and then we will have arteria pterygoidea medialis e lateralis. So arteria pterygoidea medialis and lateralis. Okay, and then we will have arteria mesenterica. I will write again, okay, arteria mesenterica, and then we will have arteria buccinata. Okay, actually it's arteria buccalis, I should tell you, because it will be giving blood supply to the buccinator muscle. So arteria buccalis, arteria mesenterica, and arteria buccalis. And then we will also have arteria alveolaris superior posterior. So it is coming like this, And here we will have foramina alveolaria superiora posteriora. And they will give blood supply to the posterior teeth. Okay. Let me draw it more. Yes, it will give blood supply to the posterior teeth, which means the molar. And then, so that was arteria alveolaris superior posterior. So arteria alveolaris superior posterior. And then, what is happening? This I will use green color. Okay. Here we have the pterygopalatine fossa, and our pars pterygopalatina begins from the pterygopalatine fossa. So I will draw that part like this, and it is coming out from the intraorbital foramen. Okay, and the first branch will be arteria sphenopalatina. Arteria sphenopalatina. I think I should draw it. Okay. Okay, to make it clear that this is going, here we have, this is sphenopalatine foramen sphenopalatinum, and it is going through that, and this is arteria sphenopalatina. Okay, and then we will have arteria palatina descendens. If you can remember, we already talked about ascendens, and here we will have arteria palatina descendens, which will give blood supply to the hard palate, which is here, hard palate, also palatum molle, that is the soft palate. Okay, and then from this pterygopalatine part also begins the artery that will give blood supply to the anterior portion and the medial portion, central portion of the teeth. So we have arteria alveolaris anterior and arteria alveolaris media, and both are superior, so you can call it arteria alveolaris superior media and arteria alveolaris superior anterior. So arteria alveolaris superior anterior, arteria alveolaris superior media. Okay, and this will come out from the intraorbital foramen. So these are the parts of the branches of the mandibular artery, and hope they are all clear for you. So let me revise it with you. First we had arteria carotica externa, and maxillary artery belongs to the terminal group of branches of the external carotid artery, and we can divide it into three parts. Those parts were pars mandibularis, pars pterygoidea, and pars pterygopalatina. And here we will, if you look at pars mandibularis, we had arteria auricularis profunda, arteria tympanica anterior, arteria meningi media, arteria meningia accessoria, and then we had arteria alveolaris inferior. Arteria alveolaris inferior goes through, here we had canalis mandibularis and is coming out from foramen mentale, thus it's named as arteria mentalis from here. And then if you move on to the next part, we had arteria temporalis profunda, we had anterior part and posterior part, and then we had arteria pterygoidea media, medialis illateralis, let me name them 6th, 7th, and then we had arteria mesenterica, arteria buccalis, and then arteria alveolaris superior posterior, which went through foramina alveolaria superiora posteriora and gave the blood supply to the posterior portion or the molar teeth of the from our teeth. Okay, and then we had the last part was pars pterygopalatina, because it is located in the pterygopalatine fossa, and there we had arteria sphenopalatine, so I will write 11. And then we had arteria palatina descendens, and I couldn't tell you this arteria palatina descendens is going through here. We have canalis, if we take canalis canalis palatinus maya e mina, we have foramen palatinum maya e mina, and then they are giving blood supply to the palate. And then we have arteria alveolaris superior media and arteria alveolaris superior anterior. And this is actually the intraorbital artery, can call it, because it is going through here. This canal is canalis intraorbitalis. Canalis intraorbitalis. Okay, and this was our mental artery. Okay, and hope everything is clear. So please hit the like button and subscribe us for more videos. Thanks for watching and listening.